And we're live. What is Me6 doing? Are we live? There we are. Is Me6 gonna notify this one? Any second now. You gonna do that? Are you gonna? Okay, Me6. What's up, GD Tan Quir GD? That's a name. Hello, Catman. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to open my channel in a new tab. Copy the link of my stream. Still no Me6? Alright. Finally, you actually didn't miss a Jam Factory stream. Let's go. Very epic. Hello, Vooper. The indeed. Alright, so I'm gonna be kind of creating effect. This looks cool. If you're telling me, oh, I don't like the colors, I don't fit in with Jam Factory, just watch, trust me, watch this. And you can also witchcraft. This is a blending mask, and I have to do this. Anyway, this level is kind of a crazy mismatch of different things. Originally, the colors were a lot more saturated. I managed to get them less saturated, and I'll probably put an overlay over it, so it'll be better. But, you'll never miss a Jam Attack stream. That's, I mean, I'm honored, but I'm also a little concerned for you. Wow. Is it supposed to be that loud? Anyway, I'm also a little concerned for you, because, I mean, wait, didn't I save it with... I changed this to more of something like that. So this is kind of what I'm going for. This is I did on a test. It's gonna be a little bit different. I didn't save somehow, because I also made that slower. Something like this is what I'm gonna be going for. So we're gonna be making something like that. This level's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me check something really quick. Alright. Feature-worthy demon. I'm glad you think it's feature-worthy. I would be concerned if you didn't think that. I mean, this is... it could be like a quarter as good as it is and still probably be feature worthy. That's nothing that substantial. Features aren't that impressive. I'm hoping it gets epic. It's epic worthy, but Rob Top is a little weird with that. You never quite know what he's gonna give epic or not. He does not have consistent standards when it comes to that. So hopefully it deserves it, but you know, if it doesn't, maybe I'll, like, pester him and see if mods can pester him a little bit. Because probably by the time I'm done with this, it'll be, like, a 7-month project or something. Let me... There we go. Let me get on some music. There we go. Isn't that nice? Excuse me. It's a lot of rotate triggers. This is Dark Odyssey level quality. I mean, if it was 6 minutes long, it probably would be. That's the thing. This is like the same quality as Dark Odyssey probably, but like half the length. which is still really long, but, let's see. And also, like, I'm barely gonna be able to keep my triggers in check in this level. I'm barely gonna be able to do that, so... what was I doing? Yeah. I'm barely gonna be able to use, under 1,000 groups. Because I don't want to recycle groups, because that makes things lag. And the performance on this level I already have to be careful about. Anyway. Let's start off by, also I'm gonna put some sort of barrier in the middle here, so that it doesn't look weird, because I'm gonna make these lines rotate a little bit. Also, you know what would help this look a little bit better? If I can fucking select it, okay. There we go, that looks better. There we go, there we go. That's what was missing. It looks weird like this. So I'm just gonna do that. And that should be better. Yeah, that's way better. Let me just do that. Remove those. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I should make a stream called Jam Factorials where I'm just doing math. That sounds horrible. I do not want to do that. I don't really like doing math. I'll do math if I have to in order to get something to work. Like in a level or like encoding something. But I'm not just gonna do math for the sake of doing math. That sounds terrible. There is a group bypass. It lets you use 1,100. There is a bypass, but it's kind of buggy. And like you have to be really careful. I think you can only move objects using those groups. And also like a few of the ones like 1,000 and like the first 10 after 1,000 like you can't use or something because those are assigned to like the background and ground and stuff. I tried using them in Walkman. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. It's complicated and it's hard. It's a little bit unreliable, so I don't want to fall back on using those, preferably. Anyway, I can't wait for 2.2 when the group limit is 10,000, which is, like, pretty fine for, like, any sort of standard use. Okay, 547, 548. So, I'll move this in cycles of 6. So I'll just make this easy. I'll make this 549. And I'll make this 550. Make this 549. So this one's gonna be moving. Okay. 549. 550. Move. We want to put the move trigger here. 549. And we want to move it multiples of 6G. So in 10, I'll move it 600. 10 seconds, I'll move it 600. Is that gonna be fast enough? Well, let's see. Hold on, can you move the background and go? No, it doesn't work. You can't. It doesn't work. It's bugged. It doesn't actually work. The triggers don't do anything. They just, I think they can crash the game. Whoa, that looks cool. Nothing is moving. Also, that's way off center, so I'll fix that. But I'm liking this so far. It's kind of what I was going for. Because this part is like some crazy 3D virtual reality thing. This looks whacked with the screen tear on that transition of using FPS bypass. Why is this not moving? Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why it's not moving, because I'm stupid. So, wait, this is 548. 547. Okay, so 547. 548. 548 will follow it. So we gotta use some follow triggers here. I forgot to do that. 548 will follow 549. And 547 will do the opposite. There we go. Now that should work. Also, let me quickly try to get this centered. Let's see. At what point does it lock to your player X? Is that okay? That's everything. It locks your player X right here, so maybe usually a little bit further. Let's try that. I can adjust it later. I'll fine tune it. Jam Factory, more like Jam Flicker Mask. Am I right? I've used like 3 flicker masks in here. Granted, that's still a lot, I guess. Yeah, no, that's too much. Also, it isn't working. Let's see, show your friend this level and your friend is on the floor breakdancing. Okay, cool. The classic joke that everyone makes about literally every Geometry Dash level to ever be made. I've heard that joke so many times about various levels. Oh, it's probably you're probably talking about the flicker mask. Yeah, it looks more intense because of the frame rate that I'm streaming it at. Yeah, that makes it look a little bit more intense. If I play at 60 FPS, it won't look quite as bad. In fact, maybe I should just stream it like 300. That's times 60 FPS times 5. That'll probably make it look better. If I can even achieve 300 frames, which actually thinking about it, I probably won't reach 300 frames with my computer, so I'll just do 180 instead. That is something that is feasible. Should be a little bit better now, but we'll see. It's good. We're talking about Hypothenize? Old Golden Shade remake, yeah. This is almost done, which is cool. I'm excited for that. Show my friend one of your levels and he told you to get a life. That's sad. Your levels are cool, Subpixel. Is that a true story? Because that's not a good friend. That's like a shitty friend. Here's this cool thing that I made that I'm passionate. This is this fun hobby that I have that I like to do. I'll go get a life. It's like, it's not a good friend. Okay, I still need to move. I remember what direction. So why doesn't this work? Because it's 59. How did that even happen? Okay, and I don't remember which direction I had to move this, so let's just see if that's a good movement speed. I should place like a start position over here, but I'm too lazy to do that. Because I have to like set up how some transitions, I have to change some triggers in order to make this part transition to the other part properly if I start in the middle of it. Oh yeah, that's a good speed. I like that speed. That's a good speed. Jam, attack, make the blue and purple green and blue. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna ignore you. 1, because I have no idea what you're trying to say, and 2, because this is a blending mask and it requires very specific colors to work. Yeah, I forgot what direction it was too far to again. I have a brain and I use it. I use my brain good. I'm just gonna place a start position here. And I gotta set these off spawn triggered. There we go. But I'll have to remember to change them back, otherwise the transition into this part will look really weird and not be triggered by the thing, the switch. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Working 1.5 blocks this way. Let's try that. 1.5 blocks to the left. Remember that. Remember that, Damon. Don't immediately forget everything that you were thinking of. Yes, I do remember you, Remonster. I remember you. Where, hopefully there's a part in the level where you can see the outside. Oh yes, there is. At the very end, you escape the factory and you'll see the outside. That actually is going to be in the level after, like, the slow part at the end. And then you go to, like, a little town next to the factory and then it ends there. That's what I have planned. But yeah, you end up on the outside of the factory. That was actually too much. Interesting. Too much to the left. So sensitive. Is that good? Jam environmental protest. Just gotta feed them the jam and they'll change their minds. Once you've tasted Jam Factory jam, there's no going back to your old ways. Excuse me. Jam Factory jam doesn't make you burp. I just forgot to eat and now my stomach has air in it. I'm trying to measure this with some random object I can find in my room, but none of them are big enough. Hole puncher. I'm using a hole puncher. You can't see it, but just trust me that I'm using a hole puncher to measure Jam Factory. What even is the center? It's like there. Alright, it kind of goes to that metal thing right there. So then... Oh wait, there's literally a ruler on this hole puncher. Well, that's convenient. Alright, that's like... Alright, that's another half an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches about. So does this direction go 10 inches? That's a little bit more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more like 11 inches. So I think I need to move it half a block to the left. I wasn't using my hole puncher because it has a ruler on it, but apparently it does have a ruler on it. Maybe I have a ruler somewhere in this room. Who knows? Canonically, yeah, I am raspberry jam. That's the kind of jam I am. We produce mainly raspberry jam here. We're experimenting with some other flavors. Like moon dust. But, they're still in the experimental stage. Alright, I think that's actually in the middle now. Delete that message now before Jam sees it. What message? Controversial. What if it was the jelly section? Timed out. How dare you? How dare you insult my pet? I don't actually know. Here we are. I'm not gonna actually put you on timeout, but I'm gonna remove your insulting message. Jelly? How dare you? Absolutely. Absolutely disgusting. This is jam, not jelly. Cringe. Cringe, dude. Alright, 600 in 10 seconds is good. So that means every second it needs to move minus 60. So we'll do this. Hmm, 459. Right? No, 449. No, 549. I cannot do anything right. Minus 60, spawn trigger, multi-trigger, edit group, 551. Why am I using new groups? I don't even need to do that. Let me see. I was reusing these groups. Let's use 506. I know I haven't used that one yet. I'm reusing moving groups as groups for spawning triggers because they can't. Those two things can't interfere. I'm also doing it the other way around, and it doesn't affect performance, so that's really helping out. And saving groups, which I need to be very careful. You just said jelly with a face that signifies that jelly is good. Okay, I'm going to remove that message. Another one of you glorified subpixel jelly equals jam. I'm gonna remove that. Next one to glorify jelly. Next one to glorify jelly. I am going to time you out. This is no joke. This is a serious matter. Jelly, the war on jelly is real. You can't pretend like it's okay to glorify jelly like that. It's not okay, man. It's not okay. Peanut butter's fine. Peanut butter goes good with jam. Probably unmod you for this, but you don't actually like jam as food that much. I mean, that's fine, as long as you don't like jelly. You can not like jam as long as you don't like jelly. Then it's fine. Then we're cool. Okay, spawn trigger, multi-trigger. Okay, so I'm gonna spawn 506 in 1 second after that. It should make a loop. It probably will break and not work because that's what everything I make does. But theoretically this should work. Oh my god, it actually does work. Alright, we're gonna add some things to make this look a little bit nicer. Anyway, that is good. What do you know? It functions the way it's supposed to. And Pika are on a jam attack. See, this is the problem with my chat. I have no idea what the fuck half of you were saying. Okay, good. You're saying that jam is better than jelly. Okay, you don't get spammed. You don't get timed out. You're good. Some pixel said, jelly. All right. I warned you, man. I warned you. I warned you. Yeah, what are you even trying to say, Elko? And Pika are on a jam attack. What does that mean? What was the context behind that? What are you trying to convey? I don't understand. Ow, my stomach. Why did that hurt? I don't understand. Okay. So, next we're gonna make these rotating groups. $551, $552, $553. Okay, let me try this again. I need to do this in a way that's easy to understand. So this one is going to rotate counterclockwise. Same with this one. Okay, 551. And okay, I'll take these ones first. 552. 553. Your level of intelligence is too high. He is beyond our understanding. What even is the difference between jelly and jam? How dare you, Mpika? There is a humongous difference. They're not even on the same plane of existence. It's like comparing war crimes with donuts. One time you were at the supermarket and compared grape jelly and grape jam and they had the exact same ingredients. Okay, that is kind of funny. Jelly is coagulate, jam is the liquid. They're secretly just the same thing. No, you're uncovering our conspiracy. I'm creating a war between the jam and jelly just in order to sell war bonds to the jam people. You're uncovering my conspiracy. How could you? Well, that's not good. I'm gonna start over. I need to not read chat while I'm doing this. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the ones that are clockwise. These ones are clockwise. 551. 552. 553. 554. Alright, now the ones that are counterclockwise. Which start here. 555. 556. I think I did the wrong one. Yeah, I did. 556. So it was these two. I'm gonna mess something up. 557. And then finally 558. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It uses 8 groups. Alright. 551. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 551, 552, 553, and 554. And you make a spawn loop. Oh wait, before I do that, I need to make a center point for these to actually rotate around. And that'll be 559. And also the other groups that these are supposed to be. 541. 546. I was worried for a second because I was like, why doesn't it have any of the other groups? And I realized it's the one in the center. So we're good. What did Minecraft VC? Jelly is a computer to destroy jam by hiding all the jam in supermarkets. So Jelly is victorious. Yeah. No, he's just trying to be random equals funny. That's kind of cringe, bro. Nah. Yeah, he's just trying to be random equals funny. Just ignore that. You never ever typed peanut butter and jelly. Your auto word guesser thought it was jelly. Apple agrees with jelly. Yeah. PB&J stands for peanut butter and jelly, not peanut butter. You were getting timed out for that, man. You were getting timed out for that. I'm sorry, man. You need to not insult jam like that. Alright, 551. Around 559. I'm starting with the clockwise ones. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then 5. These are the counterclock ones. Counterclockwise. I can't speak. Alright. And so now I need to copy and paste these again, and these need to be -2. And then these need to be 2. All of these are spawn trigger, multi-trigger. I set the group of this to 560. 561. Actually 562, and these need to be 560 and 561. Because we can get triggered twice, and I'm too lazy to figure out how to do a smarter way of doing this. So 560, 0.1, 562, spawn trigger, multi-trigger. 561 will be group 560, and 562 will be group 561. And then I'll spawn 560. And hopefully this works. Probably won't. Probably something will break. I guarantee you something will break. Let's just double check really quick. 559, alright. Everyone asks jam is how, but not how jam is. What? What was I even supposed to say? What did Subpixel say? View deleted message. And Pika's watching out for you, man, Subpixel. You better be careful. You better be careful. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother reading the kids in chat trying to say things that don't make sense on purpose. It's just not worth my time. I thought I made the... Oh, I didn't make the X black blending. I meant to do that. Anyway, that seemed to actually work, which is surprising, but it works. There's like a little bit of a visual glitch there at the edge, which I'm gonna need to fix real quick. I'm just gonna need to just do it this way. I'm gonna need to expand these. I'm gonna move these to a new layer. And, set this to black blending, because I thought I did that, but apparently I didn't. I'll do it like this. There we go, that should be better. Copy values, delete both of those. Copy and paste, paste, color. There we go. That should fix that issue. And I'm gonna need to put something in the center. Hello, jam, and jam. It's all jam. True. That's what PB&J stands for. You're right. Jam is love, jam is life. True, man. What's this section of level gonna be? Jam Vision 3D. It's showing off Jam Vision 3D. That's what this is. It's Jam Vision 3D. So yeah. Pretty cool, in all honesty. I'm not sure what I should put in the center here. Between the two. If I should, like, if I put some sort of metallic bar or just have them, like, fade out towards the center, or, like, some sort of glow line or something. I think I'm gonna have it get darker near the center. I think. Give me a second. I need water. Let's all stop talking about jelly versus jam and focus on the real enemy, marmalade. Marmalade. I put marmalade in one of my stream titles. Bit regretful doing that now. No, get something in my mouth. Guys, I swear I don't support marmalade. I promise. Please don't hurt me. Oh my god. Just give me a second, sorry. Oh, that's gross. Alright. Alco is the only good opinion. You like your marmalade fried. That's okay. And Pika's the one who's against marmalade. I'll stay neutral on this matter. We haven't studied the marketing strategy behind being against marmalade yet, so we have yet to determine if it would be beneficial to hate it. Excuse me. Alright, let me do a little glow staircase here. I'll do 2x2 scale. Now there is no point in moving a half step because I have to do it again. Alright, group, I'm gonna do B2 minus 80. I use so many color channels, it's frankly kind of sad. Anyway. There we go. This looks smoother than Scale Hacked Glow. I'll adjust the colors a little bit here. I think I'm gonna make it darker, a little bit more saturated, and then just turn down the opacity. Alright. That's good. Now let's copy and paste this. I'm gonna use more of a reddish tone for this side. Oh, it doesn't copy the opacity. Ah, that's a shame. Alright, let's do that. Okay, there we go. Do like that. There, now it looks a little bit more 3D. Bring that up a little bit. There we go. And now, gotta put something in the center. Scale this up to 2x scale, it should be good enough to hide the flaws. B2 -70 seems good. Okay, don't enter, next free. So we make this like some sort of dark metallic thing. Yeah, let's make this like a metallic thing. That'll do. Where's the, let's use these. -68. One color channel per second, not one color trigger, wait. Gold Shine has one color trigger per second. One color channel per second. This level probably does too. That's a lot of colors yet. 2.2 soon or soon. No, Jam Attack CC3 soon. I haven't even got started on like announcing that, even though I teased it in my last one. My last results. Somewhere between soon and 2.2 soon. So that's basically saying somewhere between like a very low number and infinity. You want to see a Jam Beehive again? Boom, Jam Beehive. Look at them fly. Look at their little wings. Look at them go. There you go. Got to see the Jam Beehive. Are you happy now? Yeah. I'll make this look nicer. Well, first of all, let me space these out better. Y, and then let me copy and paste these. Let me copy and paste these. Clean that up a little bit. Make this have a little bit more 3D of an aspect and more 3D. I can't talk. Make it look more 3D, basically. Yeah, it's better if it's only on one side. Soluble gelatinous site. I'm not gonna try to read that. Just like copy that off of Google. I give it some horizontalized. No, I don't know what you're trying to say. Footprints people put there. How beautiful the music is. Yeah, this is old Glitch X City remixes. They kind of went downhill after a while, but this is back when they were like, you know, good. Back when they actually made good music. Good remixes. I remember those days. Those were the days. But yeah, it's good. It's good music for sure. I'm not sure how well this works, but It's more of an experiment than anything. Also, I'm gonna make this whole thing bounce back and forth. Jam Beehive, honestly, best part of the level, true. The jam bees are beautiful. Yeah, it looks a little odd. I'm not a fan, personally. Maybe going with a simpler design would be better. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm just gonna delete all these and then try a different color. Go whole new color channel for this. You never know when you might want to revert back. Go with a dark blue. Maybe scale this to like 1.5 instead. Oh, you know, it could be cool. This song could be cool. This song is cool. Yeah, maybe. Oh, actually, what I was more thinking might look better. Something like this. I think that looks better. So it kind of like follows the curve of this. The jam produced in the jam factory were safe for human consumption. I mean, once it goes through the correct procedures, you don't want to eat it while it's still being made. That's probably not a good idea. Once it goes through all the through all our safety procedures, then it's definitely safe for consumption. But it's not exactly. I wouldn't say it's safe for consumption right off the bat, you know. Why does this look so weird? I don't know how to make it not look weird. Be a little bit brighter of a color. I don't know how to fix this. Yeah. What is that? Are these? I don't understand what that is. That there's about. I want to use a neutral color like blue. Maybe more of that shade. I don't know. This looks weird. Too dark. It's not gonna look good brighter. It's not gonna fit in with the rest of the level. Oh, you mean the centerpiece? Yeah. Oh, you know what looks weird about it? You know why this looks so much different? It's because this glow isn't following the player. So it looks pretty normal, like that. Although maybe it's better without this glow, but for now, I at least want to see it with this because I forgot to set this to any groups. That would explain that. Surprised I didn't notice. Not sure how I wouldn't have noticed 2 pieces of random glow just flying off the screen. Maybe it'd be better just to have them like go towards the abyss. You know what I mean? So if I were to the way I linked these is really weird. So if I were to make this like really dark. Not too dark. And then I were to let's do this. Okay, no, that definitely needs to be way more saturated, way darker. Almost black, it's probably preferable. I think it needs to be more of a gradual fade out. I'm gonna make another glow staircase. But this one's gonna be shorter. I'll figure out a way to make this work. Okay, 632. Like 46% opacity. Why not? Why is that like? Oh, because it's. I see. Also, that should be that group. There we go. Make one more glow staircase there. Have it fade out into darkness in the center. What is this mysterious power? Still looks weird. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's saturate this all the way. Yeah, maybe pick a color like this that's somewhere in between the two. That looks a little bit better. That's a bit better. Delete the message. Yeah, this is not a level request stream. I was confused by what you're trying to write there for a second. It's some foreign language, Russian, I guess. Or some Middle Eastern language, I don't know. Probably Russian. I was a little confused what you were saying for a second. I mean, I guess it works. Maybe a little bit brighter would be good. So turn that down a little bit. Could have them fade out into something bright. Maybe I'll try that instead. I'll make the glow staircases go the opposite way. I don't know. That looks kind of weird. If it was like just white and like blending or something, well then it wouldn't show up at all. It's gonna be on T1. Or B1, I mean. Wow, what happened to these guys? Maybe not that either. Yeah. This is hard. A smaller center bit in the middle of the center with a low opacity. White. Not sure I know what you're saying. I'm just gonna bring this, bump this up again. I think one thing that would help is if this center portion was smaller. Now, I don't know if this will, because the whole point of this is to hide the center of the effect. I'm just gonna do this just in case. Infinity is so good. Okay, I need to see where that is so I can line that up. Maybe I can. It's decachromatics on. It's getting worse. No, the original metal thing sucked. The original metal thing was not good. I disagree with that. This is difficult. There we go. I'll just see if that really helped. This is hard. Oh, that's on that layer. So where is these things? These are a little bit more saturated, maybe. Help tie everything together more. Like the middle rainbow. That sounds like a really terrible idea. There's a smaller center in the middle of the center. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by low opacity white. Wait, what you're thinking. I mean, this looks alright. Not gonna lie, this actually looks okay. Maybe I'll revert back to the wider glow, because this does look... Yeah, you can kind of see the gradient much. This actually looks alright, I think. Yeah, let me revert to this glow. I think this looks okay. I can get a background that works with this. Sometimes it just doesn't want to select things. Copy and paste that one more time. Now, this actually looks okay, I think. Remonster, you're the one who... I think you're the one who said to put rainbows in the middle. I'm not sure if your opinion... I'm not sure if your opinion is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, this actually looks alright. I think I can work with this. This fat matches to the music. There we go. Word video, only a good idea. What did your id say? Jamica's gone through every stage of depressing genius. Yeah, I'm just speeding. Fade out the black. Fade out to black looks good. I don't know about black. I feel like black is too heavy for this. Yeah, the emojis don't look great. Alright, have fun, Rich Crystal, editing a video. I think I could do black. It just looks kind of muddy. I don't like it. I like this color better. I feel like this actually works okay. I think I'm just gonna honestly remove these and then only work with this color. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and then how far out does this come? So we're gonna do that. Do that. Yeah, I think that's better like that. That blends it together more nicely. Now I can I think I can be more free with this color now. Now that it like all uses that color. So I like this color right here. Play with the brightness. I think I like it about there. I think that looks good. This looks better, yeah. I think the big problem is trying to use the other shading colors on the glow. I think that made it worse. Ooh, that's a cool object count. Gotta screenshot that. Yeah, that is way better like that. Center's a bit thick, though. Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have used that word. I think, honestly, I can just do this. Hopefully I don't get any problems, but I don't think I'm going to. Bye, soon to be thorns and brambles, man. Bye, Reed. You make really cool levels. I like your levels. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you definitely can't see the center when I do that. All right, that's better. I think I got something that kind of works. I think I'm also gonna do this. Give it a second. I'm gonna scale this up to that. And I think maybe not this intense. You get the idea. Alright, I'm gonna make this the lower opacity version. could make it get less intense as it goes outward. Sounds hard though. Okay, I gotta make 632. I gotta make a new one. It's somewhere in between these two. 24. I mean, I can just do this. There we go. I think that's alright. This is not a level request. Cool number. That is level ID from 3056. He comes from the future. Whoa, that was cool looking. Wow, the transition looks really cool now. Whoa, what is that? That is dope, actually. This is gonna look more flashy for you, but I want to see how it looks like with VSync for me. That looks really cool. That transition is awesome. I love that. Alright, this will look better for you now. It looks so cool, that transition. Alright, I think I'm also gonna do a little displacement, because this effect is only moving the y-axis. So... Okay. What I'm gonna do is copy and paste these. Alright, now give these a new group. 563. $564. Right now, I'm going to 63, 0.2 seconds. Spawn trigger, multi-trigger. There we go. Also, I don't want that one. Now swap these. Set these to 0. And copy values, paste state. That should fix that, so now it has a little bit more variety. In that direction as well. Yeah, now they're kind of wobbling every which way. Which will really fit the song, which I don't have playing right now. A non-dead game. Yeah, Geometry Dash is definitely not good. Dead. It hit its new peak players on Steam a month or two ago. 2.2 never. My most anticipated 2.2 feature is definitely just the increased group limit. That'll be so nice. I won't have to have a headache trying to figure out how to conserve groups in long levels. Like with this level. I just won't have to worry about it. No one will have to recycle groups anymore, which will be really nice. Jonathan GD levels will actually like run on more than $2,000 devices because he won't have to recycle groups all the time. So that'll be nice, and that'll be nice for me. And just there's so much more. Like imagine you're making a 30-minute long level, or that's kind of hard to imagine, or a 30-minute long level. Right now, you'd need to use what? 30 groups a minute? Wait, no. What's 30? What's 1,000 divided by 30? Let me figure this out. 1,000 divided by 30 equals, okay, 33. So you'd have about 33 groups per minute now if you wanted to make a 30-minute long level. Now with this, you'd have about 330 groups per minute, which is still not a lot, but it would be like making Jam Factory. I'd be able to use the same amounts of groups that are being used in Jam Factory in a 30-minute level. And who's making a 30-minute level? So if I were to make like a 10-minute level, I'd be able to use 3 times the groups that are being used in this. So I'd never have to worry about groups again, basically. Particle effects are pretty cool, yeah. That'll be fun to mess around with. People have already made really cool stuff with them. Really good for backgrounds. I'm also, the scale trigger is cool. I'm really excited for free transform. That's going to be really nice for making art. Make it much easier to do stuff with that. I'm excited for platformer mode, not because I genuinely really like it a lot. It's kind of cool, but I think, like, we've had a lot of new things in geometry. For example, like, the most downloaded levels in the game, a lot of them are levels that either were featured early on in the map packs or featured early on in the gauntlets, and that's because that was a new feature being introduced to the game. And so if I can make a good platformer levels, this is like the new chance. This is the new thing that will get you like some of the most played levels. If you're like a pioneer in platformer mode and you have like the most downloaded platformer mode levels, then those are the ones people are gonna play because they're already the ones that show up. And it's just kind of a cycle. So I'm excited for that aspect of platformer mode. But yeah. Okay, so I was gonna make this bounce to the music, which I'm gonna have to mute this stuff for a second. I want to release another preview? What do you mean? I will when I have enough to preview. When I actually have stuff that is gonna, like, I have enough stuff for the preview. I release a preview when I've built the stuff that goes in the preview. Like, this level takes a while to work on. I'm not just gonna release a preview of every small little thing I do. I do on my Discord server, if you want to join that. Like, I have stuff on my Discord server. I show smaller little previews of what I'm working on. But on my YouTube channel, I only show big segments. So for my YouTube channel, once I finish this part, once I finish this part and the next part, all the way up to here, which is like the entire second drop, or the most intense part of it, I'm gonna release one more preview of that. I'm not releasing any previews after that, because that's already like 2/3 of the level. But that'll be the last preview. And so, I mean, get hyped for that, but you'll have to wait until I actually do that. Okay, 546. 546, I'm gonna... sign in 0.05. I like this for bouncing. Or I could do bounce in. I'm not sure which one will look better for this. Maybe bounce in with the style of this level. I think I'm gonna do bounce in 0.1. -5. And then sign out. 0.5. I should have done this more smart. No, I have to edit these separately. I could have just waited and then done it all in one go. Okay, now I'm gonna do spawn trigger, multi-trigger, edit group. 507, I'm gonna use 507, 508. I'm running out of these ones to use. Alright, and this is where I need to be able to hear the music, so I'm gonna have to... why won't I play from 0? Did you ask me to play from 0? Did you even ask me? Play the level with no start pause. Just watch the previews. Why is everyone obsessed with getting you to play the level from 0? Anytime anyone does a building stream, everyone wants to see the level from 0 at any moment. It's like, I'll do that. I might do that at the end of the stream, but right now I'm working on stuff. I'm not just gonna do that and then have to replace the start position and everything. Like, I do what I want. I'm not gonna play from 0 right now. Just because you asked me to. It's a lot of work. Are we excited for White Space? Hell yeah, I'm excited for White Space. Zender Game is a fucking god. I don't know how he does it. He's like on a completely different level than anyone else in this game. Zender Game and Sputniks, I think, are the two creators in this game that I just can't comprehend how good they are. Even Knots, like, I can kind of comprehend. Like, he's done such a consistent style that it's, like, very worked out and refined, and a lot of people are able to mimic that style, although he does it better. But Zender Game and Sputniks both do things that are, like, never heard of before in different ways. Zender Game is more aesthetic, Sputniks is more technical, but they both are able to do both really well. Sputniks uses like crazy like new ideas of ways to like program things into the game. He's like combining the programming side community with the creating community. It's pretty amazing what he does there. And then Zender Game is like, his movement is so smooth, and like the way he aesthetically sets everything up is like so polished and perfect, and also like he is able to do many different styles. He's like an artistic genius that's just like unlike anyone else. It's insane. Zender Game is amazing. I cannot comprehend how he's able to do what he does. Not as cool as in previous. Yeah, maybe stick around to the end of the stream and I might show the whole level, but not right now. 507. Okay, 507, 508. Oh yeah, I hate how you can't turn up your volume from inside the editor. Hey, you can't adjust your volume inside the editor. It's really annoying. I wish that was different. I gotta do this, and then I gotta go here, and then I gotta go back. Imagine Sputniks in 2.2. I'm sure he'll do a lot of cool things with 2.2. Especially with free transform and scale triggers. If you combine a scale trigger and rotate trigger and use a triangle, theoretically you could get any shape of triangle, and you could make 3D graphics out of tries. I wonder if he's going to try to do anything with that. Because I know I have like a basic idea of the concept of how that would work. I've thought of it, but I have no idea how to execute something like that. I should bring it up to him and see if he can come up with anything for that. That would be cool. You can make tries in Geometry Dash if you set up a scale triggers and rotate triggers to do things every frame with like a collision clock or something. Or he can just, like, free transform stuff. Have it set to be free transform, the triangles to be free transform, and then just do it, like, frame by frame. That's another possibility. I'm sure he'll do something with 3D graphics. I wouldn't be surprised. 507, 508. I wish free transform, like, you can skew things, but you can't, like, change the perspective of them. You can't skew two corners in towards a vantage point. And I wish you could. Alright, anyway. Alright, 507. Yeah. That's about right. 507, 508. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Alright, it's going to be 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here's a little trick. If you want to have something to happen every beat, instead of using the Create Lines tool, which is unreliable based on your ability to click to the music, and also, like, just really annoying to use, you just make everything that you want to happen every beat activated by a spawn trigger. 2, 3, 4. And then you do this. This doesn't work if you have a bunch of speed changes, is the hard thing. 1, 2, 3. Maybe move that over a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that's good. But if there's no speed changes, then you can just do this. You can do a line X. Make sure there's the right amount for every beat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It happens every beat. Troll jam, but disliking and leaving the stream, that's gotta be like the least creative troll I've ever heard of. Why am I screenshotting that? Okay, that's not even cool. And even screenshot it early enough. That is not nearly noticeable enough. So let me fix that. I'm gonna do like -15. 3 times the movement. And will sign in look better? I'm gonna try that maybe. Let's see. How does this look? That looks cool, but I think the problem is that it's starting in the wrong position. And so if it... Wait, no, it should... Okay, so actually, I think what it needs to do is make sure that... What I need to do is make sure that that resets before that, because it should be going back. And that should work then. Yeah, it should work. And actually the bounce movement does look fine. And I think I'm gonna move these two to... Alright, so one... Yeah, that's about right. So while the transition is happening, it will be bouncing. Why do I never stream Jam Factory on Twitch? I did a couple times. I think my plan is to stream other things on Twitch, other games on Twitch, like Minecraft and stuff, and then stream Geometry Dash on YouTube. I think that's kind of what my plan is at this point, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. You can see the edge of that. I'm gonna need to fix that. I'm dying right now, guys. I'm gonna die in like two days. I'm gonna die in about 5 seconds. Well, I'm still alive. Hallelujah. It's a miracle. I'm good at commentary. Alright, so I gotta get this. I don't have music, so it's awkward because I was testing that out. I could put music back on, but this isn't gonna take very long. Copy values. Also, I need to remove that from paste color. Remove those from that group. Anyway, now that should work and not look bad. Cool background. I got the cool background to work. I gotta come up with block design to go in this part now. And then probably make some effects to tie it all in together. That's cool. For some reason, the bounce to the right looks more noticeable than the one to the left. I'm not sure why. I don't know if I like the bouncing movement. It looks choppy. But let me try sign in and see if that looks any better. Cause I don't know if it's like choppy, but it's a little too choppy, if you know what I mean. Like I like the choppiness, but it's too much. This is Jam 3D product testing, that is true. This is Jam Vision 3D, our latest product. We decided to get into the VR game. Yeah, that looks better. The other one was a little bit too much. I could try combining bounce in and sign in. Should I do that? I'm gonna need to make these even numbers though if I'm gonna do that. So let's just do -16 instead of 15. That will not look very different. 16. All right, and so now I'm gonna do. Let's make this -8 and +8. I think if I combine the two, it'll look better. And then make these both bounce in. You can layer movement and get some nice motion. That is a good thing. You can't layer rotation for some reason, but yeah, that's being fixed in 2.2. RobTup said that's being fixed in 2.2, so that's good. Yeah, that looks better. I like that. Kind of a mix between the two. I don't know if it's bouncing too far. I don't think it'll be as noticeable when you actually have like block design in front of it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for block design, but I'll figure it out. Probably need a lot of air deco. Anyway, I got the effect I wanted, so that's cool. Got ones and zeros. Ones and zeros, let's go. Yeah, I think that'll wrap up the stream, honestly. I got the background to work. It looks pretty good now. I might fiddle with the movement later. We'll see. But yeah, we messed around. We got it to work in the end. Now it's just a matter of getting some good block design that fits in with this. Alright. Remonster wanted to say the whole thing, see the whole thing from zero, so why not? The background looks good now, thank you. See, it just takes a lot of trial and error. You figure it out eventually, you make tweaks. I think when we've been creating for as long as I have, you kind of, like, even if something doesn't look great, you're like, oh, that looks okay, because you know that you're going to add more stuff, and you kind of have an idea of what it will look like. You don't have that as much starting out. Well, I'm glad I have that. I'm glad I'm able to, like, figure things out. Let me turn this up a little bit more, so you can hear it nice and loud. Why don't you have a look around? I also added some scan lines on the text at the beginning. I've made some small tweaks here and there in the earlier parts, just as I think of them. A couple optimizations and stuff. Factory. Well, I'm bad. Maybe I should move that arrow. I'll consider that. We're playing from zero again. Really want to beat this when it comes out? Well, it's gonna be about a medium demon, I'd say. Probably a little bit on the harder end of medium demons. Maybe, I don't know. It's not too hard. Yeah, like slightly on the harder end of medium demons. It's probably like Insanity by Serpund difficulty. Alright, I worked that then. I don't know what happened last time. So if you're able to beat that, this will, and you don't have to worry about lag. I'll get in the low detail mode, ultra low detail mode and stuff. Have lots of options for different levels of devices. That part's not that hard, you don't have to really spam that fast. If you want to get the coin, which actually I'm going to replace all the coins with gem jars. But if you want to get the gem jar, then you have to spam really fast. But if you don't, then you just need like 6.5 per second, about. Which, like most devices, there's a way to do that. On your phone, you can just like swap between two fingers really fast. I made it pretty easy on purpose anyway. Redirect complete. Here's the second drop. Oh, I forgot to fix the transition. Oh, no, I can't play like this. I can't play like this. I can't... I'm sorry, I forgot. I knew I would forget. I knew I'd forget. Here, well, let's just play from the drop again. I knew I would forget. Let's just play from here. Sorry about that. It's kind of long, so, I mean, it's not that hard, though. It's only 3 minutes. There's definitely longer levels out there. It's good. I would recommend getting into longer levels. They were really hard for me at first, but it builds character, I think. And now I've beaten, like, Bootiti 2 and Future Funk 2. I want to beat Dark Odyssey sometime. I haven't gone around to it. It pains me to do it in, like, low detail mode, so I'm struggling with that. Anyway, here we go. This is what this part's supposed to look like. Now we're to this part, which is very unfinished. And it's probably fun. After I finish up to there, I will release another preview. Let's play the rest of the gameplay, because why not? This part's gonna be like under jam. You're gonna be inside of a jam ocean. It's gonna be like a underwater part, except for under jam, and then you pop out, and this will be like executive meeting rooms up here. There'll be like windows you can see out into the city. 3D4. And then this will be once you escape the jam factory. I have a cool idea for a transition of you escaping, but you'll have to wait and see for that. And this, you'll be outside the jam factory now, and you'll actually see the jam factory behind you. So I think Impika was asking about that earlier. Anyway, then you enter the city right next... enter the city. You enter a little town right next to the jam factory, and it has, like, propaganda about the jam factory up. It's just, like, a cute little town. Anyway, you can't see the ground spikes up there. So yeah, this would be hard to make if the jam jars broke when you collect them. I mean, I kind of want it to be more like you're collecting the jam jars. If you broke them, then, like, I guess there could be, like, something inside of them that you're collecting, but that sounds too complicated, especially since I'm, like, struggling to try to conserve groups. I think I'm just gonna make it like when you collect it, it just kind of pops down like a normal collectible. I don't think I'm gonna do anything too special. It'd be hard to figure out. Anyway, yeah, that's Jam Factory. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. Could stream for longer, but I don't really have any ideas for block design, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting while I'm just like trying to figure something out. I want to have some time to like think about it and brainstorm some ideas for block design, and that's not as good of a thing to do on stream. So yeah, you got to watch me make most of that background effect, which is cool. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Yeah, we're escaping the jam factory. It's like, the funny thing is this whole level is just like a tour of the jam factory, but it like goes wrong. You go in places you're not supposed to be. And then you get like trapped in like this crazy, like it glitches out and sends you to all these random locations. Eventually you escape it. The whole thing is kind of supposed to be like nonsensical and not make much sense, but it's fun. You can make a collectible that you find inside the gem jar. That's what I was saying I could do, but I don't really want to do that. That sounds really hard. I already have the coins mapped out. The coin routes aren't that creative. They're just really hard collectibles, and if you collect enough of them, it gives you a certain amount of coins, and it makes the ending harder. Anyway, the ending is pretty easy. That final jump, it's like, I'd say it's about the difficulty of like the squashed triples and Stereo Madness, but if you get enough collectibles, it will give you more and more coins. Like, you have to collect 3 collectibles for 1 coin, 5 for 2 coins, and 7 for 3 coins, so it's kind of an all or nothing thing. You have to collect all the coins at once. If you want all 3, you have to do them all in the same run. And then every coin makes the ending a little bit harder, and then until you get all 3, and then it's like Future Funk difficulty. But that's only if you want to try to get the coins. You don't have to. It makes it into like an insane demon. But you don't have to. You can just play the level without coins, and it's perfectly fine, or just get one of them, and it's not that hard. Anyway. Yeah. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good one. Hi, Fixenix. You missed the stream. You came right as I was ending. Sorry about that. Anyway, hope you guys